So the first question I would like to throw out to you guys, to the panel here is, what are specific factors for technology companies as they aim to protect products and services with intellectual property?
How many of you here has used a cracked software before? You know those ones you got at Computer Village or somewhere, you know, that you just, someone just got it for you at 100 naira or 200 naira. Yeah, I can see many hands up there. We've all been guilty of it. That's the truth. The truth is, when we do that, then we are actually infringing on the IP rights of that organization.
Government needs to be very specific around two things. One, we need to start to invest aggressively in Nigerian companies that are building intellectual property. And we need to protect the markets in which they operate, which are domestic markets, because you can only grow big locally before you can grow big externally.
Ownership of an IP is a matter of law, not policy. That is my point number one. The other one is, recently there was an amendment of the Production Sharing Contract Act. Now, the reason why Nigeria made that amendment is that we saw that we could get about $1.something billion into the national coffers. It was amended with good speed. Now, if we understand that IP, protection of IP, has the potential to bring in even much more into the country, there will be good synergy between the executive and the legislature to get this properly sorted out.
The art scene right now is booming. It's doing phenomenally well. You could say that African contemporary art at the moment is at the golden age of its era, and yet, from the policy perspective, you would hear crickets. There's really nothing in terms of support, no grants, no funding. Even the CBN fund that we were talking about, that is directed towards the creative industry, towards the creative sector, does not have art as a qualified industry to access any grants.
If you want to do something, they always have to ask, what does the Gazette say? What does the rule book say? What does the schedule say? So if it doesn't go through the process, it means you're going to have to set up a committee. It'll go all the way up to approval from the president and come all the way back down to the ministry, which takes maybe 4 to 6 to 8 years. By the time that happens, the director in question who initiated the memo is out of office. So the new person has to request all the way down to the desk officer for input or advice or direct. By the time it comes back all the way up, before it gets to the SGA back to the president, it just never happens.
I'm worried most times when you've met strong points here, you've also met strong points. How can that child in Surulere who developed maybe an app, how can he have his property protected if there is no enabling law? How do you motivate people to also innovate and get most outstanding innovations that could, spike growth and development?